Okay, gotta finish. Um, Let me see. Let me turn this down. Clean it up. All right. A little better. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm just coming on here to finish up this last little part. I had to do the Pringle domes. Well, I'm not doing Pringle domes this time, but the Pringle cans. I'm gonna show you real quick what I did. I'm gonna tell you what I did. I'm gonna tell you the mistake. Well, it ain't a mistake. It turned out to be a blessing in disguise, in a way. So I am finishing up this last part. Well, for now, I have more stuff to do, but I'll be pacing myself. So I'm getting ready to put these strips on my Pringle cans. No dome, but the glitter strip and stuff. So this is the part 2 that I did today. I don't know if you can see. So I'm getting ready to put the strips around here. No, I'm not doing no dome. All right. Then I'm going to tell you what I did today because I wasn't paying attention, but it turned out to be a blessing in disguise. So good evening, everybody. I'm just coming on to hang out. You know, it's the holiday weekend. Still, I mean, the weekend is over, but it's still 4th of July, you know, whatever you want to call it. People are still on vacation and doing stuff like that. So this is what I did so far. And I'm getting a little better at this streaming stuff, y'all. So I'm kind of proud of myself. This is what I did so far. Now I just want to quote, I'm not a template maker. I make certain kind of templates, but you know, some stuff I do still pay for. So I did this by myself. You know, hello everybody. So I came on to show you what I did. And I also want to tell you how I did all of this, okay? So there's many ways you can do party favors. I'm trying to do something a little different because it's a lot of stuff going on, like I said before, about copyright infringements. I had a situation where hello. Thank y'all. Yeah, I'm kind of doing 2 projects at one time. So I'm getting ready to be a grandmother for the first time. My oldest daughter, she's having her first baby, so she want me to do something for her. And so I'm kind of like I'm kind of going in between this and her too. But her baby ain't due for a long time, but I like to start early. Thank you so much, Yvette. Thank y'all, girl. I'm so excited. Like, I got so many things in my head. Oh my God. Like, I'm just so blessed. I really am. My kids are far apart. So, you know, like they are a lot of years apart. So I get to enjoy the best of both worlds. But I like doing these. I learned how to do this from YouTube. Yes, I did. I wasn't paid. I was in all kind of groups. I was in paid groups. I was in free groups. Then I came back to YouTube, and then I found this YouTuber name. Her name is Andrina. So I want to give her a big shout out because she teaches a lot of stuff for free. And so I am a hands-on person, and I like to do hand paper craft stuff. Hey, y'all. Thank y'all for coming in. Don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe. Um, I don't do no editing or nothing like that. I like to show the real. So excuse me. Sometimes I might come in. I might got a little situation going on with some technical stuff. From where? Hey, Kevin. Hey. So I'm just coming in. I came in yesterday because I want to show y'all what I found, y'all. I cannot believe this. So I went inside of Dollar Tree yesterday, right? So these are the king size Rice Krispie treats that was I found in Dollar Tree. Okay, I found these in Dollar Tree, so I took the whole box. I sure did. Because I had been getting this stuff from Sam's Club, and I checked the prices with Sam's Club, and Sam's Club is not no joke. So for the people who out there doing party favors, I'm gonna see if I can put my bright light on. I really commend everybody who out there doing it with those party favors because the prices is through the roof. And so, I just wish people understand how time consuming that is, that you are doing that for someone. And then for, someone to be thinking like, oh, she's charging or they charging too much. No, you're not, because those food prices is through the sky right now. Like chocolate alone, you're going to pay $50 a box for a box of Hershey's. So just give me 1 second. I'm trying to put on my light to try to brighten it up a little bit. Oh, let me see if I can find my box. Oh, where's my box? Okay. So while I get my light, my name is Carolyn. I'm just a regular, as Cardi say, regular smuggler. I'm just a regular smuggler crafter. Um, I'm just like everybody else. I've been doing crafts for over 20 years. And I just recently, in the last couple of years, getting into the other side of crafting. And that's just, what it is. I'm a keep it real type person. That's just, I don't come on here every day because YouTube is not paying me, okay? So I come on here just because I like to show what I do. I like to show what I have learned in my journey. Um, like I said, I joined a lot of groups in the past. I also still come on here a lot because come on here a lot because I don't see your. Do you? Yes, I use koala paper. Oh yeah, I'm about to talk about this paper. I'm about to talk about this paper, honey. Yes, I do. You said come on here a lot because I don't see you don't see my page. No, I really don't come on here a lot. Like you'll see me post a lot of reels or whatever they call them, shorts, but I don't come on here to do lives and stuff like that because I'm just. Oh, I'm about to go get the paper for you right now. I'm still kind of setting up. I want to turn on the brightness. Let's see if it'll turn on. I might got the wrong cord. Oh, yep. Oh, yep. So I'm about to go get the paper for you because I'm going to tell you what I did today with this paper. Now, I got a whole bunch of koala paper I use for different reasons. And today, I was sitting at the table doing the party faves. I was running my mouth, not paying attention. And I was just taping away, and talking. I usually do my thank you. Oh, I'm gonna go get the paper for you. I'm trying to turn on this brightness. Yes, the koala paper. I think it might be. Let me. I think it might be 36, but I'm going to go. Oh, I need this to come on, kick in. There we go. I'm gonna turn it up. I can turn this up. Yeah, I'm in the dinosaur ages with my equipment, so I'm getting there, y'all. Like my streaming is getting a little better. I be on what's that thing called StreamYard, so that helps me out a lot. I wonder why the second, okay, the other one is on. This thing got a remote control. It says one. Okay, there we go. I turned it up. I don't know if it's making a difference, but it's on. Okay. So let me go get the paper for you real quick. Oh, let me go get the other paper. Ooh, Yvette, we was way off. It's 48 pounds. 48 pounds. I use this brand right here. So this is a 48 pound. Thank you. Yes, it got a nice little gloss to it. So I use this. I use the combination of both of them today, and I'm going to explain to you what happened. And this is the sticker paper. But I only use this for certain parts of the party favors. I'm about to explain that. Thank you. Thank you. So I use the koala paper that I showed, and I did something a little different, like I was explaining about the party treats and stuff like that. I wanted to do well, the request was like for butterflies or whatever. So they still, would still want to Rice Krispies treats. But instead of like using the stuff, you know what I'm saying, like going on Google and getting the images, I did all of this in Canva. Okay. So everything you see on this table, this butterfly, everything I did all came from Canva. These butterflies came from Canva using Canva elements. Thank you so much. You like the sticky one? Yes, I like the sticky one too. I you know what? I love the sticky one, but I got a valuable lesson today. I like the sticky one too. Yes, man, I'm telling you, like I don't know if y'all been in Canva recently, but Canva did a lot of updates, right? So they did a lot of updates. You know what I'm saying? They kind of like stepping it up a little bit. Canva, really has taken off, and I really enjoy working in that software. I like Photoshop, but Canva is friendly. It's easy, user friendly, as I'm trying to say, because you don't have to like keep going on Google or those other third party sites to get your designs and stuff. So I wanted to challenge my own self, and I designed this whole design in here. I built it inside of Canva from scratch. Like this is not a I bought the artwork from like a creative fabric site or something. This is actually me going inside of Canva, because I have using the elements, using the new apps that they got, like the text features and stuff like that. So this was all created using Canva, and they have beautiful colors and elements and stuff. Really, really stand out. So this is why I did this today. I mean, this is why I did this, to make it look different. Like everything in here came from Canva. So today I was sitting down, I was doing my Pringle cans and I was running my mouth, and I'm halfway done with the cans, and I realized that I did all those cans with photo paper. When I say I was like, oh my God, because I usually use sticker paper. But when I did it with the photo paper worked well. It worked good too. So how you do it with the photo paper, you will have to have double-sided tape. So I cut my templates and the stuff like that for the Pringle cans, and these cans are the 2.3 ounce cans, and they are inside a Dollar Tree. So I bought I bought like 2 cases of Pringle cans for right now. But all of these cans came from the Dollar Tree store, and those big whatever they call the Rice Krispies, they came in there, they came from there too. So this is not going to be a Pringle dome. I'm gonna just put some, my strips at the bottom and finish this off for the night. Like I said, this word says Pringles. I wanted to do something a little different, and all of this came from Canva. So shout out, to the people that use Canva. I know y'all love the updates. Yes, they did, Yvette. Yes, they did. They really stepping it up. So shout out to them. Also, now I went back. I took some of the sticker paper off, and my inkjet printer with that koala paper, sometimes it smears. So what I do, I took out the black ink cartridge. I have an HP printer. So I took it out, and it's still printed out, these colors and stuff like that. It, prevents the smearing. So I'm about to, sit down. I'm gonna turn my laptop around so I can see the comments. And I'm gonna just go ahead and, get this rolling and put the strips on. I'm using some clear glue, and I'm using some white tacky glue. Sometimes the strips like give me a little hard time. So whatever glue works, I just, I use. So that's basically it with me. So yeah, y'all don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe. And y'all welcome. Everybody that's new, welcome. I seen somebody say I need to come on here a lot. I really do. I used to come on here, all the time, but I kind of like step back a little bit. Because for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just do it because for the enjoyment. I post my little shorts daily, but far as like just coming on here posting videos every day, because I'm still in groups. I'm still in some groups. And if I see like somebody asking some questions or something like that, something that I think like, hey, this might help somebody, then I do come on. I do come on here, especially in the wintertime. I'll be on here, in the wintertime showing little stuff like that. So let me get my little laptop a little closer. Then I'm going to sit my tail down somewhere, and then I am going to, yeah, that paper. Yep. I'm gonna look in one of the videos I posted. I think it was about the styrofoam cups. I posted a link to like some waterproof paper. That's another step. When I get to that part, when I'm doing the Capri Suns with this, I am actually going to get some waterproof paper. The method that I was doing is probably was time consuming. So I would use holographic paper, and I will put the holographic paper on before I print it and cut it out. It's like lamination sheet holographic paper. I actually did it on here. So I'm going to show you real quick what it looks like. So I added this on here. This is holographic. Yeah. Yeah, so yes it is. So this is the holographic paper, and I got it off of Amazon. Later on, when I go back and look at this live, I will probably leave the information for the holographic paper, but I love the holographic paper as well. So I'm gonna sit my butt down and I'm gonna get my strips, and I might have to cut some more because I use my Cricut, not Cricut. What I use, Silhouette Studio. So okay, let me get on over here. And I can see y'all. And I can see myself. All right. So I'm going to move this out of the way. And then I am just going to, you know, like I said, I like to show real results, real time. Because when you're doing this kind of stuff, you're going to have trials and errors. You're going to have run-ins, and you're going to have, sometimes it's going to be flowing smooth. And then some days you're just going to be like, what the hell is going what the hell is going on today? Like today, like what I did. So I am doing the bottom. And the age is 12 because this is for a 12-year-old. And I'm just going to take my strip and I'm going to, it's a seam back here. So I kind of use my seam as a guide point. And then but I'm going to do it the way I normally do it if I wasn't on live. What she say we are? Yes, we are, honey. Yes, we are. But I quit caring. You know what I'm saying? I quit caring. That's what's wrong with the internet. Like, ain't nothing perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, they make the internet. That's the downside with the internet. They make you think everything is perfect, and it's not. I had days where my glue ain't acting right. Like this one here, let me see. Like I was out taking a picture of this cake topper and the wind just knocked it on the ground. And I was like, oh no, you didn't. I was screaming because, I took my time doing it. Then here comes Mother Nature just doing what she want to do. So with this kind of tacky glue, you can't treat it like Elmer's glue. Like you can just put like the regular glue and be gone about your business. I got some little tweezers too. I don't know if I should go get them, but I don't think I need them right now. You got to hold this glue for a couple minutes. So I'm going to start at the bottom and I'm going to hold it as I go around. At the top of my channel, I have a whole tutorial about how to do the Pringle cans. And I'm just sliding it down, but I'm making sure I hold it. And then I'm gonna just turn, but I'm making sure I don't get no glue on my, on my paper. I'm just holding it for a couple minutes. And I like to do this stuff at nighttime because during the daytime you got a phone ringing, kids hungry. You know what I'm saying? You mess up. It's a high probability of messing up in the daytime when you got your obligations. So usually I will have my music going on. I come from the 90s, so I still listen to the 90s. And so I'm just holding it for a couple minutes, and I'm gonna see how this glue act. Or if it start acting up, then I might have to use my other glue. So you just want to hold it. Make sure you don't get glue on your and as you can see, the bottom strip is a little small. So I can, like I see a little buckling. I don't like that. So I'm just gonna see about putting some pressure. So you just want to make that, you want to wrap it around tight as possible. So while that's drying, I'm gonna set it to the side, give it some dry time, and then I'm gonna just start doing the other bottoms. Yeah, we most definitely is our own worst enemy. I can tell you how many times I did a project and I was so worried about it being perfect all the time. You know, long as my customer like, you know, enjoy it or whatever, then you know, I stopped beating myself up about stuff like that. And then you sometimes you just once you start doing something over and over and over. So I'm just while this is drying, see I'm paying attention. I'm still watching this one. So this glue has to dry. I don't know how long. But yes, I love holographic paper. I'm actually trying to find another thing to do. Like I'm adding on to this. And for me, I like to do the things that take the longest first. Like when you're doing party favors, you got to do a lot of, you know, cutting out cardstock and stuff. So stuff that I know that take long, I do that first. I knock that out the way. And then like your chip bags and party treats, you can do that in a matter of 10 minutes. After you print out your designs and stuff, have your templates, print them out. Now I did make templates for all of these. I made like a lot of templates for different varieties of treats. I revised it, as I should say. Okay, so I'm making sure I don't put too much. Now, even though I have two kids, I just you know I don't want no more kids for myself, but I still like doing stuff for children, like to play in their little imagination. So I'm gonna hold this and I'm just gonna tape it around, glue it around. I'm gonna use the seam as a guide. I'll just take my time because this glue be sliding. Like I said, if I start to not like this glue, then I'm going to use the white glue. Sometimes that white glue get a little messy. I call that glue Messy Jessie because that glue messy, honey. I had trouble with that glue for a long time. Okay, so that's it, making sure. And I'm gonna bring some paper towel to the table real quick. So I don't know if you can see me. I'm just gonna let this dry. I don't even deal with the top. I do one section at a time. So I might do the bottoms, let them put them down, then I go back and I do the tops. Because you want to give the glue time to dry. And, you know, try to make sure your stuff is not okay. So put that to the side. And then I'm gonna do another. I'm gonna get my glue. And I might have to print some, cut some more strips. So my daughter, she wants me to wait until she find out what she having, because she found out she was pregnant very early. If you see her, you wouldn't even be able to tell that girl was pregnant. So now I'm about to do this one. So she said, Mom, just wait until I find out what I'm having to start. But she got a high request. I said, what you think I am, Martha Stewart? Yep, so I'm just gonna put some glue. And I'm gonna invest in a better ring light. I keep saying that, but long as my little phone work, give me well, I got a Bluetooth speaker. They be tripping about the music so bad. Like on Facebook, I used to post reels on there, but lately, I don't know what's going on with them. I be posting reels and they take the music away. Even the commercial music, I be posting, and they be like, no sound. This has no sound, and I'm like, this music come from y'all. So where the violation coming in at? And then it says, they have bugs. Like if you try to report the incident, oh, it's a bug. It's like a viral bug or whatever. I said, oh, okay. I'm gonna just go right on over to YouTube and post my shorts. So if anybody on here, where y'all from, what y'all getting into? Do y'all grill for the 4th of July? Some people not celebrating the 4th of July because of Juneteenth. I'm telling you right now, I'm still gonna eat me some ribs. I might not eat a lot, but I'm gonna eat me some ribs. My baby sister, she cooking. So she, like, oh, come on up. She, getting her little grill. Oh, I want that. Yeah. So I'm holding it. Like I said, I do all the hard stuff first, and then I just go back and I do the easy stuff. So let me check this to see if it's shifting. But you got to work kind of fast but careful with this kind of glue. Yes, Canva. I'm so proud of Canva because do y'all remember the old way when you had the when you trying to get layers inside of Canva, you had to move everything out the way to get to the layer at the bottom, then re-put all those layers back together. I was so glad when they came up with that layers panel because I was getting sick of it. I said, "Now this is too much." Okay, so like I said, I'm about to let it dry. And then like when you go grocery shopping, those little cardboard, as you can see, that they come where your canned goods come in, save them because you might have to transport your party favors. I save them. I do not throw those away because you might want to have to put your party favors back in there. Like me, like I know I have, like I'm doing this for next month. Like I like to get stuff done early. Okay, yep, I gotta cut some more. I gotta cut some more. So I did a total of 12. These came in 12. So I gotta get some more strips. That's why I want the Cricut Ventura. Now the Cricut Ventura, you can cut a lot of this at one time. But right now I got two cutting machines, and that's enough for me. I got a Cricut and I got a Silhouette Cameo 4. But I got a Cricut Maker, the Air Explorer. That's what I have. But I do want the Cricut Venture because you can cut multiple projects with that thing, I heard. But I haven't heard no complaints about it yet. I just heard it was a game changer. Yes, I love koala paper. Like, I don't know, it just leave my stuff, it just leave the project so glossy. On top of that, when you're dealing with like some high quality you know, clip art too, it just make everything pop out. Like this one, you gotta make sure, I'm gonna put this one to the side because I might have to do this one over. Make sure when you put in your sticker paper on that it's smooth, nice and smooth. All right, so I'm just holding it and I'm just going around. I'm holding it and I'm going around. And then I'm just gonna set it to the side. And I got me a piece of wet tissue paper on the side of me. And I'm holding it and I'm just going around. And I might take a short intermission here, but I'm not gonna log off. I gotta get up and cut some more cardstock. Because I need about 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 more pieces of the small. And I had to go back and resize these because, you know, the 1.3 ounce cans use a different measurement. So that's what I did. Then I'll just put them back, like I'm gonna just rotate them, you know, like bring up the ones that I need to do and put the ones in the back for now. I'm gonna let that dry. And just take these all out. I need 7 more strips, so I might just see if I got some more cardstock, and I'm about to cut out a bunch of small strips by themselves and just kill all of that going back and forth. Oh yes, and I use my Cricut mat. I put it right through my Silhouette machine. I sure do. I do not like the Silhouette mat. I can't stand that mat. I put this right through my Cameo 4, this Cricut mat. I sure do. So I'm going to go cut some more strips and I'll be right back. And it's going to be the small strips because I got some large strips. So let me see. Yep. So I'll be right back. So while I'm waiting for that to cut, just in case anybody know what kind of cardstock that I'm using, I got this cardstock from Amazon and it is from HTV Ront. So this is the cardstock and it comes in a different variety of colors, as you can tell. I've been using a lot of this. And so I think I got some strips on this table, but I might have to look. You can hear my machine in the background cutting away. California. Oh, hey, Cali. Hey, West Coast. I stayed in Seattle for like 5 years, and then I moved back here to Ohio, unfortunately. I said that with great disappointment. But due to some medical issues, I had to come back home. But I loved it on the West Coast. It was so different. The air is different. The people is different. You know, I had good memories over there. Good memories. Yeah, so I am from this state of Ohio. I have some more strips and I need to find them. I think I might be smashing them. Uh-oh. I said, excuse my mess. This how I be working. If you got a craft room, let me see, I'm going to separate these small strips. I might have to use these. Yeah, my machines in there just, they got their own time. They do what they want. They take their time. California. I'm in Ohio. I stay in I'm from a little town called Youngstown, but I moved to like a different part, like the outskirts of the city. Well, I don't even know why they call it the outskirts because you got to do is just drive out the parking lot and you're in the next town. I don't even I don't understand that. But yes, I was from this little town called Youngstown. And then I stayed here my whole life, and then I moved to Washington State. I'm just rotating. Then I came back here, and I've been back ever since. I'm just letting this dry. And I'm just putting this, rotating this. Yeah, it's just cutting away. These small strips that I had to resize these strips because they was too small. I have enough big strips. It was the small strips. They was off by an inch. So let me see something. Just act like I'm yeah, it was off by an inch and I didn't like it. Yeah, it was off by a few inches. Oh, shut your mouth, Carolyn. Oh, I might use this one. This one ain't off. Okay, let me see. California. Let me get this out the way. Cali. Hope it's finished. Well, if I need them, I know they done. And then my other problem was when I used to do this, I used to just squeeze on the bottle. Instead of taking the nozzle, you pour a little bit out and then you go up and down. So what's everybody's specialty? What do they be doing? What y'all do? What do y'all do? What's y'all specialty? What's y'all hobbies, professions? As far as like what y'all doing crafting, like what is y'all favorites? What is your least favorite? I'm gonna tell you my least favorite off top. I do not like vinyl. I don't like it. I don't like nothing about it. It make beautiful projects, but that's the number one thing I hate the most is vinyl. I don't like vinyl. All that weeding and I don't have that kind of time. And then I be watching people. You got to have excellent hand coordination to deal with some vinyl because sometimes people be doing vinyl projects and it be so many pieces that they have to weed out. I be like, oh no, find somebody else to do it. I mean, especially the ones that be doing that layering. Oh man, you get that's a gift. That's a gift when you layering that vinyl. That's too much work, honey. I don't like it. Now I have done vinyl projects. I do them, but I don't like them. All right, so I make sure it's tight as possible. Oh yeah, it worked. Make sure I ain't getting no glue. Keep my little wet paper towel on the side. I can't stand vinyl. I have another one that I don't like. I can't think of it off the top, but I don't like vinyl. Oh, I start getting into candles, and I quickly, expeditiously, like Ti say, I love the dessert candles, but after months and months and months and months and months of going back and forth with that, that is on a pause right now. Now I make regular candles, but not those dessert candles because, honey, you gotta have money to do that. So I was like, okay, after testing, and you got to do a lot of testing in candles. When you're dealing with the candles, you got to test. There's no way around it. It's no shortcuts. You got to do it, and if you don't do it properly, you is gonna burn somebody's house down. So I like candles. That's why I haven't given up on them. Like I have this one favorite scent. It just remind me of clean, like a clean, relaxed day. It smell like fresh laundry. Oh my God, that smells so good. And pink sugar, those are my two favorites. But I got a whole bunch of fragrance that's sitting under my cupboard, and I'm going to get to it eventually. But those dessert candles, anybody in here dessert candle maker, y'all the bomb. But my patience with that was short lived. I know how to make them, but no, ma'am. Then you got to sit there and figure out what kind of wick go with the candle, and every time you start a new, But I created me some books and some guides to help me along the way, and so my regular candle making has been great. the dessert candle, that's in the bushes. Let me see if I can refresh this. Yeah, that's in the bushes, honey. Now, some people, they can whip through this like it ain't nothing. My daughter, she gonna be coming out around this time. Kids be waiting till the like middle of the night, be like, I'm hungry. I don't. That's their way of be like trying not to go to bed. Let me see. And so I'm just going to patiently wrap this around. So I'm giving my other, like I said, I'm giving my other cans time to dry before I go back and handle them again. Okay. Lorraine? Oh, okay. Lorraine, I think that's, I don't know if that's somewhere by Cleveland. The land. Lorraine, Ohio. Yeah, we have weird weather here. It don't know if it want to be winter, if it don't know if it want to be. I don't even know why we went and buy shorts. Then when it's hot, you can't go outside. It feel like you in a hot shower. The air choke you soon as you go. Soon as you go outside, the air just ready to take your whole life. Yep. So I'm her husband from Youngstown. Oh, shut up. Yep. Yep. That's where we from. Youngstown, Ohio. Well, I gotta do this one. Oh, this is the one I said I gotta do over. All right. Yep, Youngstown, Ohio. We've been on the news lately because we had some little tragic things happen here not too long ago. We had a bank that just blew up. You know, somebody lost their life. Um, the whole downtown is just a mess right now. A bunch of people, they had a connecting building that was next to it, and the people had to leave their apartments, you know. And it's kind of sad because they waiting for the rest of the they waiting for things to happen with that building. Like I said, you know, we take things for granted. Like those people was just at home chilling, minding their business, and then boom, you got a whole darn bank that just blowed up. Like we take life so much for granted, and you know that's scary because that happened here in my hometown. And to see those people, like some of those people don't have nowhere to go. Some of those people had to be placed in a nursing home, and it's sad, you know, that you pay rent like that, and then when something tragic happened, your only offer is to, you know, put me in a nursing home, and I pay my rent. But people's safety is first. So I kind of understand, you know, what's going on as far as them trying to hurry up and before anything else go wrong. You know? Okay, I'm about to put this strip on. Yeah, this is like so. I don't know if anybody new on here. I'm not doing the Pringle domes with this. It's just some fanciness, you know. Just make it, you know, cute for a little girl. Make it fancy, like a, you know. And I'm gonna just let this glue. Then I'm gonna the big strip. That one be giving me a hard time, so I'm gonna see how I'm in my head right now. I'm thinking which glue I'm gonna use for that. Should I go get my backup glue? Should I? Okay. And do you want to just baby tap? You know, you don't want to push on the strip. You don't want to push on the strip because you don't want it to ooze out. So I'm kind of just like gently touching it. And I got 4 more strips, and then I'm gonna start the big ones. See, look, here she come. You know, mom talking about you, daughter. So I want to know what is it that you know if y'all still on event, what is it that you like about? Do you do crafting? You know what is it that you like? Don't like? Well, I'm gonna just say DUI projects, DIY projects. I said DUI. Oh Lord, I said DUI. Y'all probably think I'm an alcoholic. The black computer. Girl, you gonna have to wait because I don't want you don't knock over my stuff. Your sister, go look under there, under the TV. Your sister had it. I put it out the way because I didn't want it to get mixed up. Did you find it? It's there. You just ain't looking. I just put it over there. Oh no, I didn't. I'm wrong. Here it go. I'm sorry. I apologize. It's right on top of the microwave. And this stuff is so tacky, just like it say, just like its name, tacky glue. I couldn't believe I had did all those cans, but I took some majority of the paper off. But it was like good for me to know now that you can do these. If you don't have sticker paper, you can do these with printable vinyl. Well, Lord, I said printable vinyl. You can do these with photo paper. And that photo paper that I showed Yvette, that was a 40, it says 48-pound paper. A lot of people use thinner paper. Okay. So I like to give it some time to dry. I'm gonna let that dry. Let me see if I got any more. Okay, then I go get my new set of strips because I got enough of them. Oh, let me put my little sign out. I made this last year. Now, remember I said I hate vinyl, right? But I did make. I hate vinyl, but I don't like it. But I did make me a little sign here. I don't know if you can see it. I'm just gonna put that out there. Let's see. Yeah, I made that. So you can go ahead and click like, share, subscribe, and you've got a QR code. You can scan this. And I made that with vinyl. I talk about it so bad. I'm gonna move my cake topper because I don't want that to get messed up. So yeah, I made this last year. So let me move this out the way. I'm gonna push this back. And I'm gonna put the move this over here. And I'm just sit on down and fit and go on along and get my cans. And I think one of them I said I was gonna leave. Okay, I'm doing over. So I actually got 3 more to do for tonight for this evening. Yeah, our little weather is weird. Okay, so these are my little cans, and I'm just taking my strips. Now, let me do this the right way, the way that I normally do it. If you don't want something to tear, you usually just you pull the mat off the item. You don't do it the other way because you have a high chance of tearing. So just pull the mat off the item. And then you don't have to tear. Because I know some people can relate when you then cut all your little stuff and then you go rip it off, tear it off the mat and it tears. And then that's it. That's what you do with that. Let me see. You see how they just fall all off? And I put my little screw on the side. And then I'll just separate my big piece from my small piece. And I actually got enough right on the money. So I needed 3. I got 3 strips. From Youngstown? Well, last name Elliott. Oh, I wonder who that. I know a lot of people with that last name. Oh, ain't that nice? So I'm gonna talk about some real life stuff. Anyone be following the YSL case? That's what be keeping my time. It's a shame. That's what be keeping my time occupied watching that. I ain't never been so invested in my life. That's like a whole soap opera. That's better than Young and the Restless. Yeah, that case is wild. That case off the chain. I ain't never seen no case like that. And it's real life too. That one guy, he funny as heck. I can't sit here and lie, man. I don't even be meaning to be laughing, but he makes the whole. It's not funny, but that guy's silly. I'll just be like, if I said that stuff in real life in the courtroom, I would be under the jail. I would be in jail. I would be in all kind of contempt. But it's interesting. I'm a sports junkie, bad, real bad. I love football. My team is the Cleveland Browns. I say it with pride. I love. I am a diehard Cleveland Browns fan. I'm one of them that tells myself every year we going to the Super Bowl, and I know it's not true, but I gotta have some hope. And I am a diehard fan of LeBron. I think he my cousin. That's how diehard I am. I think he part of the family. Yes, me too. Me too. I love DIY projects. You know what? Everybody's. I mean, I get into the digital stuff too, but I love DIY projects. It's relaxing, especially like around this time. You put on your music. Now I'm starting to get into rhinestones. I already knew how to do rhinestones. What is it? The um flatbacks, but I'm now into the ones that you do for a t-shirt, like you make clothes with. I learned how to do rhinestones, and I just cannot wait till I get some rhinestone stuff. I got flock and stuff here, and I got some rhinestones, but to go all the way in with that, you could do so much with rhinestones. I like to make household wreaths and stuff. I'm into the DIY. That's how I started. Like I can never turn my back on that, because like this what I believe though. Like digital has taken off, but I'm telling you, it's gonna be a moment where the DIY stuff gonna come back in style. Because right now everything is so convenient, digital, 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 digital. But I'm telling you, the DIY is gonna make its way. It's gonna make its way back around. It took off during the pandemic, like really, really hard. But once AI came out, man, AI just killed. AI came out and everything just went left. Like DIYs is, almost extinct a little bit. That's what it seemed like. But I still like them, and you still got people that request them. Like like on Etsy. Etsy is cracking down big time. I'm telling you, Etsy is trying to get back to handmade because they sent some messages to me on my shop. They don't want all that AI stuff on their shop. Basically, the message was saying that Etsy is a handmade based platform, and that's what they're trying to get back to. They don't want you using no stock photos or nothing to sell. Of course, they cracking down on the infringement thing. They also post a notification in the thing that I was reading that they getting reports from third party people, like people is out there complaining about people's shop. So that's another reason why, like I said, I'm getting ready to get off of that platform. I was selling digital. I sell digital and um physical. But if you go on there, digital has really overtaken taking the handmade stuff with Etsy. But Etsy, I'm not gonna lie, they is cracking down because I got a notification about it. And then Etsy got that policy with that what is it called? Our house, our rules policy. Like even if you is compliant under the law, they could still like ban your shop and not tell you like why they banned it. That's why I be feeling sorry for those people. I be seeing like not even just Etsy. I be seeing those people on TikTok or sometimes on here as well. They be complaining about how they be having all of these followers and they made all this money, and then one day they go, take care of their bit. One day they shop is just gone, no warning. Some of these people didn't spend hours, countless hours, doing content and stuff. That's why I got like a if it's meant to happen, it happen. I ain't coming on here every I'm not being funny to y'all, but I'm not coming over here like my life depend on it. If it's meant for you to be at a level in your life, God would make it happen. Because some of these platforms, it's like a bait thing, like a fish and catch bait thing. Then when you make all the money, then when you making money, then one day you wake up, your shop is gone, like, and all the money you was making is gone with no warning. Like I seen so many stories of that happening recently. It's scary. I don't know if anybody's seen that story. I'm gonna put a disclaimer out. I just seen it on TikTok or whatever it's called. I mean, the man was talking about how his Amazon shop got taken down. But if you listen to that story, it's so many like red flags. Like one of the things I was wondering, like he invested a lot to have his store open, but not once did I hear him mention anything about attorney reading contracts or nothing. It's just like he took his savings, and I could be wrong, but from when I listened to his story, he didn't have it wasn't no attorney involved in none of this. And it seemed like they had a lot of stuff in the fine print that he didn't read. So people got to be careful. You got to read the fine print. But speaking of Amazon, Amazon came out with a T-shirt print on demand thing. I don't know how new it is. I might be just new to it, but I got a notification from them as well that they are doing they into T-shirt designing now. They something like Printify. I haven't heard. It's new, so I'm just curious to see the reviews on that. All right. So I'm gonna grab some ones from the back, and then I'm about to start doing the top. And then once I get done with the top, that's going to be that for this evening. I was late. Oh, I did good. I usually be on here till like 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh Lord, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. So let me get a strip. Let me test this out. Now the big ones, sometimes it give me a little complication because it's big and it requires more weight. And then it might be slipping all over the place. I don't know if I should get the hot glue for this part. Yeah, I think I might get the hot glue. She got to pull it real tight. So this how it would look like this once it get, once it get all tightened up. So I'm gonna do a test with this one. If the glue don't hold, then I might have to come back tomorrow and with the glue gun. Cause I don't want to hold nobody's time. So let's see how this glue hold. Now I have done these with the glue gun. Like I said, I'm just going in a circle. I'm squeezing a little bit at a time, but making sure I apply the glue to the whole strip. So I usually do this with the glue gun. All right. I'm scared. Let me see. Like I said, make sure your work area is always nice and tidy and clean. All right, I'm going to start. Oh, I need my guide. Make sure ain't nothing on my hands. So I'm going to start at the seam. And then I'm going to go all around to see if the glue hold. Like I said, this goes a little bit different. But like I said, I'm going to hold it for a few seconds. I'm going to hold it because this glitter and it sometimes be giving me trouble. So I'm just going to hold it. I'm going to babysit it. Look, it's slipping. I might have to go back and get my... I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. So let me hold it. Let me give it a try. I don't want to cry. Y'all probably been on here a long time, y'all. So I want to make sure that my top be able to open. Okay. Oh, this came out so cute. So I'm going to show real quick, but I'm going to let this, let me see. And this is how it turned out on the back. I don't know. All right, so I'm just touch it a little bit. I'm gonna put this. I'm definitely gonna put this one to the back, and then I'm going on to the next. I don't know. I might add something to the top, but I don't think, you know. I'll see what they say. See what she say. Oh yeah, it's sticking. It's sticking, y'all. It's sticking. It's sticking. Oh, those colors are so pretty. Yep, so I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna go all the way to the end with this. I'm gonna put all the strips onto the end. Like I said, this is not a dome. This is just doing this for some, you know, a 12-year-old who want to outgrow being a kid, honey. Okay. And then don't never try to for the people who DIY, they'll tell you don't try to, you know, you don't try to force yourself to complete nothing. If you got to be alert, and if you're tired, stop. I know that's hard when you're doing it yourself, but you rather have your customers work looking nice than you working tired and then they come out sloppy, because they will tell you about yourself. So I'll just put a little dibble dab. Let's do this one. All right, so I'm gonna use. I always use the same as a guide. It don't matter what I'm doing. If something got something to do with a seam, it could be a tumbler, anything. I use the same as my guide point, especially when I'm adding different things to it. Oh yeah, see, this make it so much easier. Like I said, I usually use the hot glue for this, but I'm gonna just sit here and hold it for a few seconds. If you got a baby with it, that's what you gotta do. And that's why I say I do these last, because it's kind of time consuming. But they fun to do, like, you know. So I'm gonna hold, like I said, you gotta pay attention because they do slip. And if it starts slipping, you just push it back up. Like it's kind of slipping, so I'm just pushing it back up. Every time it slip, I'm just gonna hold it, but not put pressure. Okay. All right, so just how this came out. Now you see how I got a little bit of glue? I usually take just a little bit. I don't have none out because you don't want your paper to rip. It's coming right off. Just give it a little rub and that glue is coming right off. That's why I say I keep a little piece of tissue for my hands. So I'm putting that to the back, and on to the next. I think my tissue done got a little dry. Yeah, when somebody asks me what do, I do everything. I do everything, but I don't advertise everything because you'll burn yourself out. I remember when I did my first video. I think I told this story on here before, but I'm gonna tell it again because it might be somebody new. I remember when I did my first vendor show. I took everything with me, and that was a big mistake because I didn't understand about you got to learn your demographic when you go into a vendor show. Then it was a bunch of older people there, and then I had all these hood shirts that had some crazy sayings on it. I ain't gonna say hood, but I had some shirts that that was inappropriate. Let's see. Oh, I see a little fur. I see a little fur, a little hair or whatever. Get that out of here. And then I would like so usually what I'll do, I'll keep these cans on this in here. I let them dry all the way until tomorrow, and I don't handle them no more until tomorrow because I be needing this glue to dry. I'm just barely squeezing the bottle. Just barely squeezing it, barely squeezing it. So I'm gonna use the seam as a guide again. Like I said, that's my favorite line. Use the seam. And then you just, as you turning it, you holding it. See, it goes a little faster versus the bottom because this is thick. Like I said, like I got my little paper towel because I'm trying to prevent the main base of this from getting any glue on it. And then you just hold it for a few minutes to let it bond. And that's what I'm doing. I'm giving it a little pressure. I'm wiping my hands. This stuff is so sticky. Tacky sticky glue. They got the right name for this glue. All right, so I'm just holding it. Mm-mm-mm. Right, cleaning up my little mess. Then I'm gonna come over here, let that dry. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more to go, y'all. 6 more to go. We're gonna get done with this tonight. Today, what is it? This morning. I could say this morning. All right, so now I'm about to get my other strip. Like I said, I got a lot of big strips, honey. It was just those little strips. Yes, and I'm gonna do some little self-promotion. Don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe. Like Miss Vet said earlier, like Yvette said earlier, we do everything. And I learned from coming on here mainly. I joined some groups, learned from them over the years, different things. I always say to myself, I'm always the student. I'm never done learning. I'm like that I'm like that in real life. I work I work at many different jobs, many jobs. One door open, I make sure I have a backup. Okay, so it's time to do this glue. Yeah, I don't rush when it comes to this. I mean, this part, you of course you want to be done in a suitable time for your customer. But when you are doing like this part with the Pringle, like I said, I save the Pringle cans for last. Because if you do these first, and then you be thinking about all the time you spent doing them, you ain't gonna want to do your other stuff that same day. You're gonna be like, oh my god, I just did all of those cans, XYZ. You'll put it off till tomorrow, or you'll just be like, oh, I ain't, oh, I'm gonna wait. No, because to me, the the other treats is the easiest because you're basically using the same design for all your treats. You just gotta alter the way you incorporate them in your templates and stuff. Because those treat bags, they all got different sizes. That's what I meant to say. So I'm just gonna put my hand on the back, and I'm gonna hold this for a couple minutes. Make sure it ain't no. See, let me see if I can see. I'm kind of watching from my laptop to see it back some. I might be too far up. Like I said, everybody don't like the domes, so you can do these with the domes. You can do them without the domes. If you are interested in doing these with the domes, I have a video that's pinned on my channel about how to do this whole process all over again. But these are the 2.3 ounce Pringle cans. Just in case somebody new on here and you just now clicking in, you can find them at the Dollar Tree store. So I'm gonna also show real quick. We found earlier, as we was talking about, we also found I also found, I can't get them out. Okay. So this is the Rice Krispies that they have at the Dollar Tree store. They have these at the Dollar Tree. I'm just now learning about them. Actually, one of my subscribers who's on this channel, they came in here and they told me about the Dollar Tree, Pringles, but I had never seen them down here until I went to the store not too long ago. So these are the king size Rice Krispie treats, and the flavor of them is called, they're dunked in cookies and cream. So that's why I got cookies and cream on here, because they are dunked in cookies or cream. This is the king size. Um, this is the king size Rice Krispie treat. And I designed this in Canva myself. I didn't buy this or anything. I just used the elements that's inside of Canva, and I made this. All right. So let me put this back down, and then I'm about to steamroll through the rest of the way before we can have some decent time tonight. Before I can get done at a decent time, because I've been staying up till like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Because like once I start these, I like to get them done, but I pace myself. I don't do everything all in one day. Like if I have multiple things to do, I say I might do this, that. I do ABC one day, ABC another day, ABC a third day. It depends on the quantity that you have to do. But you want to work on it, you want to be respectful to your customer, because I'm pretty sure somebody out there paying a lot of money for their party treats. And the last thing you want to do is give them some sloppy work, and they done paid you hundreds of dollars. That, you know, so just be vigilant. And then once I get done putting these together, I'm gonna do a quick display of everything again, and then I will come back once the event that is taking place with all of this happened. Then I'll just you know do a quick video. What is it called? Video vlog. Video vlog. So like I said, I put it on the scene, and I go around. Just holding it for a few more seconds because I want it to stick. Because sometimes this stuff, it do slide, so you gotta like manipulate it. You gotta, babysit it. Make sure it's staying in place, and then you let it. You don't touch it no more. Really, you let it do its air dry. And you gotta even it out because it do slips. And that's it. All right, we're knocking them down, y'all. We got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The other two, I think I got 4. Let me see. One might lie, honey. I might have lied to us. Okay. I wish I had some music. Next time I'm gonna come on, I'm gonna have some music. Like I'm doing a very little squeeze. And I'm just going down in the circular motion for all of the. Uh-oh. So tacky. Have you ever had that tacky sublimation paper? Oh my goodness. Man. It's some good stuff, but man, you be fighting with your life for your life with that paper. Okay. I'm trying to make sure every little section is covered. That I'm gonna hold this. Thank y'all for hanging out. Whoever's on here at this time of hour, thank y'all for hanging out, keeping me company, y'all. I appreciate it. Cause a child be up late doing this stuff. And I be watching my hands. That's what I be watching the whole time, my hands. If I see a little bit of debris, I'll just gently wipe. Gently wipe and it comes right off. Because you don't want to tear your paper. This stuff comes right on off. Gently wipe, it comes right off. Right. Is I'm taking too long, y'all? Y'all bear with me, y'all. We almost there. We almost to the end. Let me see. It's trying to turn over. Don't turn on me. Don't turn on me like that. But these projects, I love doing them. I really, really do. I'm trying not to squeeze. I'm just doing a very light touch. Okay. Oh, Lord, I didn't drop the glue bottle. Now I got some pick-me-up tools that can help me with this, but I like to do this manually, this part, because I want to make sure that the stuff is looking right. But you don't have to do it this way. This is just the way this is just the way I do it. Like, see, it's slipping. Like, you don't want to. That's why I kind of babysit it, because you do not want it to get on your paper. Then you'll be so upset. Like, oh my goodness, and go light. Try to go light. Unless you got you a super duper glue gun, then you're gonna be good. And I use the lid as a guide as well. That's what also helps, the lid, because these strips is sized to the lid and to the bottom of the can. So you able to tell right off the top which set of strips go with which set. See, it's slipping, it's slipping. So you gotta hold it there a little longer. Okay. I got two more. I'm just getting all that stuff off before I handle another can. Right. Oh, these came out so cute. Then I'm gonna put everything out in the front again for people who might be just turning in, like, what is she doing? But I'm gonna show you again. I'm gonna show it real quick. Okay, let me scoot this down. I'm trying to go real light with the glue. I'm trying to go not light, but I don't want to just go down up and down with one strip of glue, because I'm spreading it out to prevent me from having to use so much glue. Then now one, I'll fix that off camera because it's the paper. You want to make sure that your paper don't buckle or it don't shift. right, so now I'm about to I could use my little tweezers, but I'm not. But I'm not. Because I need to hold it to make sure that it sticks. And this is how I put mine on. Everybody got their own method. Some people might put double-sided tape strips on this section. They could do whatever, but I choose not to do it. I choose not to do that. And then I'm going to hold this. See, it's slipping, it's slipping. Get it back on up there. Just hold it. All right. All right, so I'm just holding it to make sure that it sticks. All right, got one more. Let's see. Push this down. And then we'll let this dry. Let me see. And then the other one, I think I got to fix, or I think I got like 2 more strips. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Okay. They came out so cute. I wish this stuff was out when I was a kid. Well, I'm about to go turn that TV up because y'all probably can hear that way out here. All right, I'm just making sure. Just spread it through. Okay. All right. We made it to the end of this part. Uh-oh. See, girl. I'm fussing at myself, y'all, because I got a little bit of glue. And I'm holding it. You gotta hold it. And I use the lid as a guide. Like I said, I use that lid as a guide. And you might want to hold it. All right. So we made it to the end. I got 2 more to do. Then I'm gonna put, out what I have accomplished so far, what I got done so far, and then I'll be back in the future when I get everything all together, and then you'll see the finished results. So, like I said, just hold these. When you put your strips on, you gotta hold it for it. It's not like your normal glue. You gotta kind of like supervise it. Make sure it don't be shifting. You know, make sure it don't get on none of your part of your design. If it do, get like a soft cloth and the glue rolls right off after it dries. So you don't want to rip your paper. Okay, so you don't want to rip your paper. And if it shifts, just push it back up. Okay, so we put that there. And I'm just putting these in all these spots to give them some room to dry. All right. Like I said, this one I'm going to finish tomorrow because I have to untake everything off of there and put it back on because the paper kind of buckled. So these two should be dry. So I'm doing this one, and then that's going to be it. Then I'm going to show y'all what I did so far for those who missed it. And I go in a circular motion. That's what I do. I'll go very, very light. I go in a circular motion. And then I use my nozzle as, you know, to spread out the glue. And then you just don't want to squeeze. Okay, just a little bit. So I find my seam. I keep repeating myself because, you know, you got to do that. I be doing that to my kids. And so I'm going to put this on the sink I also, like I said, I use the lid as a guide, because you'll know where you at. Now if your preference is to use tweezers, however, whatever way you do these, that whatever works for you, that's what you do. So I'm holding it, putting some pressure. Not too much pressure that the stuff ooze out, but you just want to hold, you know, make sure it don't be shifting. And then if it starts shifting, you just push it back up. All right. Just put that in the front. Make sure they sliding, slippity slide, 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 slippity slide. Okay. I'm just checking on. Let's see. Okay, give it some space. I'm gonna space them out and let them. This one was shifting just a little bit. I'm gonna leave this one out because this one was trying to shift. I'm gonna spread these out because I don't want them to be touching. Let's see. Now, before you say, like, if you got to go back and handle them and add some other stuff, just make sure, like I said, that this is completely dry, because your people should be able to open up the lid with no problems. Okay, that's why I do it this way. They should be open. They should be able to open up the lid with no problems. So tomorrow I'm gonna test them out because they still kind of wet. Okay, so this is our last one for this evening, and then I'm just gonna tidy up, and I'm about to put what I did so far throughout the week. And I got to come back and do a few more, touch ups to a few things later on down the road. Then you never want to wait till the last minute to start something like this. All right. And then, right. So I just spread, take the tip, and I'm just gonna spread the glue. And this tacky glue, even though you gotta like babysit it, it kind of like dry up fast. So that's what I said. You gotta work. You gotta work pretty fast with this glue, but you know, be cautious how you use it. So this gonna be for the last time, y'all. We made it. Woohoo! So let me see. I'm gonna grab it from this end. I really don't do it that way because I don't want it to touch. But let me see. I don't want it to touch it. So you grab it, make sure like you guiding it around you just guide it around. Now, even when you do the domes, you do the same method. But the only difference with the domes, some people put their domes on. I don't know. I would do my domes first. I would do my domes and then put the strip around it. Because with the dome, it got like a hard edge that shows up. All right, so you hold it as a guide. Again, make sure this stuff is not on my hands because it's some tacky, 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 tacky. Oh, thank y'all for staying up, y'all. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm so proud because I usually be up to like 2 o'clock doing this. Also, make sure that your stuff is facing the same direction as your, um, like I got the number 12. Make sure everything is coordinating with each other. Okay. So this is what it looks like. Yep. I'm telling you, thank you. Thank you. So again, like I see some debris, so I'm gonna take a paper towel. I'm not even gonna wet it, and I am going to just gently go over the paper, and then it rolls off. Thank y'all for the hearts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank y'all for the hearts. You know, if you're new to my channel, if you just popping in, let me do some self-promotion. I don't come on here every day, but I do post like different reels and stuff. And I have some videos. I have quite a few videos on how-to videos. But I know Partyfavors is, you know, very popular. And I will start coming on here when I start doing them. Like when I have a project, I'll come on and, you know, show you guys. And I do real time and, you know, stuff like that because things be happening. So let's do a little recap. I'm gonna show you what I did real quick. So I'm standing up. Now I spaced them out because I need my top to dry. My lid in the back is one. Like I said, it's still very wet. So I won't handle these no more until tomorrow. So I'm giving it some little space. So this is what we did tonight. And again, I thank y'all for hanging out. Thank y'all for hanging out. I appreciate it. And so, like I said, I don't like when this shift. And so I'm paying attention to the shifting. Okay, because you want to look presentable. And it's still paper. You just want to make sure you don't get. So this how they look, y'all. This how they look. I'm going to let them dry. And then I'm going to get, I'm going to get their cousins. I'm going to call them the cousins. Let's get the cousins. Like I said, I did all of this inside of, all of this is inside of Canva for funerals. You said, what suggestions do you have for funerals? No ribbons. I want to use chip bags, napkins, plates, water, candy. That sound good. You say you want to do that sound good. Cause people, you know what? You can put, how you can do the obituary. You can do this like as an, like, how can I say it? You know how the obituary, let me give you an example real quick. So my dad passed away last year, and I did he has an official obituary, but I wanted to do my own obituary because I wanted to honor him my own way. So I made this inside of the Canva. So you can do something like this, and you have this on chip bags, because people be having, what's that called? When you go eat, they have like the repast. So I did this inside of Canva. Like I said, I did this in Canva. Yes, I did. Yep. So you can have like the loved one's face on some chip bags, and then you can have it like yes, yep. So you can do this. You can do this like that. Like I will have this maybe on some like you said, you want them on some potato chips, water bottles. You can do this. Water bottle plates, yes. Candy, yes. Yep. And then I will probably put like a cover. I would use the cover and I will have it like that. Yep, you can do that. And you can have it on a table display. So, because when people go get their food or whatever, at the end of the table, they have like a dessert table as well. So you can do something like this in this kind of form. Like party favors just don't have to be for kids. You can do it for any occasion. And so, like I said, I did this inside of Canva. You know, yep, I did this my own self. Thank you. All right. Yep. So this is what I did inside of Canva for myself. Like my family and stuff don't have this. I did this for me because I was close to my dad. And then I did the back. But far as party favors, you can offer something like this to them, like for the repass. You know, because some people, like, you know, people really want you to volunteer for the repass, so you can do something like this. And you could do like, you know, but you could put like the obituary cover on your products. So yes, that's a good idea. All right. And so this is the other part that I did as well. Like I said, I learned this from coming on YouTube, and I learned this from another crafter. Her name is Andrina. She teaches this stuff as well. But I learned how to do this from her. I'm gonna set this back a little bit. I'm thinking about doing a what's that called? A Patreon where I think you subscribe or have a subscription at $5 a month, and I'll put videos and stuff on there because you can go back, you can always go back and watch them and replay. It's like a little more intimate setting than YouTube. I mean, not, you know what I mean? Like if you, somebody that, oh, thank you. So yes, I'm thinking I think I'm going to start a Patreon because there's some other things that I learned that I have not showed on YouTube, and I think it might be helpful for people that's starting out, because with these party favors, I ain't gonna even lie, like people is requesting them, but they just don't want them for the basic thing. They want them for different reasons. Yep. So let me see. So this is what I did so far, y'all. And like I said, I designed this in Canva. I didn't use Photoshop, or I didn't go get no images off of the line. I didn't use what's they called, Creative Fabrica. I didn't do none of that. This is just straight. I'm gonna do this in Canva for the one time. That's what I said. These butterflies, Canva. All of this comes from Canva and cardstock. No, Canva is like $14 a month. I think it's $14 a month. Like I said, I'm not a template maker. That's something I'm learning to do as well, is make templates, not just, digital templates, like actual physical product templates, like boxes and stuff like that. Um, I want to learn how to do that. So that's something that's on my bucket list this year. Learn how to make templates. Basically, because I want to have my own, you know what I'm saying? Like you want to have your own stuff. You can go in and, you know, say like you want to do something, say like a customer requesting something and you don't have, that's a that's a plus with learning how to do templates. Like they might want a special box or something like that. But yes, there's quite a few things that I haven't showed on YouTube that I have learned, and I have did that for a reason because I want to. I'm thinking about opening up a Patreon and showing that stuff in there. Thank you very much. So let me see what else. So with the party treats, as I was explaining before, I did how basically like and I'm guilty of it because I did it too. So I have been revising the way I do certain stuff, and the party favors is one of them. And the reason why I say revising, because as I was explaining earlier, they're cracking down on um, copyright infringement stuff. So you can have the concept like, hey, you can be creative. Like you see, this is not the actual Rice Krispie logo, but I still, put it on here. But this is just to let the customer know what this is. And so the real product under here says, now it do have cookies and cream. And then I went and, put this in Canva. So this is another effect that Canva has. Canva has a feature and it's called the text app. If you go on that text app, it got all these different unique texts that you can use. Very pretty effects. So all of this is just elements from Canva, and I just made a design out of all of these elements. So, and then I made these nutrition facts myself inside of Canva. Just with like I said, man, I love that program because it really took away from me having to go and like purchase stuff off of here, purchase stuff off of there. You could just type in what you're looking for and it just can pop up. So yes, y'all. So if I do decide to sign up with Patreon, I'm gonna let y'all know. Y'all gonna be the first to know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, my stick is kind of loose a little bit, but I can go back and glue that in tomorrow. So this is what everything looks like, y'all. And I'm just gonna let this sit here until tomorrow. And so I'm gonna just bring this closer now that I'm done. So I'm gonna just get a little thing and I'm gonna let that dry and then I'll wipe that off. But before you get this to a customer, you go back and you try to get that. If you got like glue droppings, just try to wipe it off like very gently. And see, these was touching, so now some of my Pringle things are starting to slip just a little bit. But make sure that they is intact. All right. So this is it, y'all. I'm finished. I'm gonna tidy up a few more things here. Okay, so until next time, and don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe. Oh, we was on here for 2 hours. 2 hours. Oh Lord. And then I'll go back with my glue gun, and I'm gonna let this sit overnight, and then I'll come back and touch it tomorrow. Okay. So until next time, y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out, and I'll check y'all out later.